Taurus, hello. Welcome to your mid-March Oracle and Tarot reading. My name is Tessa. You're watching my channel. My background is a little bit different. It looks very cubicle-y, but this is my apartment. It's my living room behind me. I wanted to just switch it up a little bit. I was kind of getting tired of my tarot table and like hiding out in that corner, and I wanted just to kind of open up a little bit and sit comfortably at my desk. So yeah, that is what you are seeing behind you. Cute little apartment, just enough space for me and my grandma. I'm in Chicago. It's just going to be a simple Oracle and Tarot reading today. All the information I'm about to tell you is posted down in the description box below, but I do have my website done, TESAtaboo.com. Go check that out. I have a blog section. There's 2 posts so far. I have my email set up, tarot readings at TESAtaboo.com, so please email me if you're interested in a personal reading or a natal chart analysis. I would be happy to do that for you as well. I am going to be out of the country for a week, but when I get back, I will respond to you. I have my Instagram link down below as well, and if you'd like to donate, I definitely appreciate that. I am unemployed. I do tarot readings and natal chart, so yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm using a different Oracle deck today. I have never used this deck on YouTube before, but I'm using it for this mid-March series just because I felt like doing something a little bit different. But it's the Fairy Wisdom Oracle. I usually only use this deck for like personal reasons because I've been like kind of explaining this to everybody, but that's okay. It's just because the fairy realm is a little bit more like close to home. It's a very special kind of connection that I have with the fairy realm, so I typically only use this deck for me and for personal reasons. Fairies can be very mischievous. They can be troublemakers. They can definitely have some kind of wild intentions. Okay, so that's how I connect with my fairy oracle. So that is why I'm going to pull 3 cards, but I'm going to read to you from the book. So I'm just going to read like a few sentences about each card from the book because they are kind of like long descriptions, just so you can get a more like neutral, more objective kind of view of your card. Because if I like do it through my own personal kind of connection, I can stir some trouble. I might stir some trouble. So, or I might like inspire you. I might inspire you to stir some trouble. So, I mean, it is your life. Technically, you can do whatever you want, but I don't know. Fairies to me, the fairy realm is very magical. It's very potent. The magic is very potent. So I'm just going to be reading from the book. And yeah, that's all. And I really wanted to use it. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll just kind of read from the book because, I don't know, I was kind of like nervous using my own instincts. I don't know. I'm a weirdo. Maybe at some point in the future, I'll get a little bit more wild. But for now, maybe as time goes on, we'll start to have a little bit more fun on this channel, if you know what I'm saying. We'll start to have a little more fun. Right, Taurus? You guys like to have fun, right? Alright, let's see what we got here. And then I'm also using the Modern Spellcaster's Tarot for the tarot. We have Bubble Writer. That sounds cute. They're cute. The fairies are cute, but they're mischievous. Bubble Rider. Okay, so let's pull 2 more cards and then I'll read from the book. Always. Aw, are you in love, Taurus? Are you in love? And devotion. Okay. Devotion. A long-term commitment that you are in. What's this Bubble Rider? I'm very curious. I don't think I've actually ever pulled that card. I don't think I've pulled it yet. Bubble Rider, joy. Okay, so you're in some good spirits right now. Joy is the spirit's ultimate expression in a form of love. Mimic the fairies who express joy in all that they do. They dance and sing as they go about their daily business. Joy is a natural part of your being. It is your birthright. Joy comes to those who welcome it into their lives. Rejoice in all things. Really see the miracles around you. Many of us tend to push joy away. We feel we are not worthy of joy for one reason or another. Sometimes we are afraid to allow ourselves to move into such intense emotion. Perhaps as a child we were hurt or emotion was stifled. The important thing to remember is that you are by nature a creature of joy. It is your natural state of being. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, so just be joyful. Live in the joy. Okay, for always, we have infinity. This card first wants to speak of infinity. To truly understand life, you must understand that you have always been and always will be. You are a part of the divine source that rules the universe. Your spirit and your soul are immortal. As the physical body passes from existence, your energy body survives, eventually to move back to join with the spirit. Your connection to divine spirit is never severed. You are never alone. You are always connected to the source. You are the vehicle through which the divine spirit manifests on earth. Understand your divinity and your importance on earth. Okay. Okay, so just kind of like living through your vessel with this, like I keep thinking of this Bubble Rider as like your vessel, right? And just kind of like allowing joy to be the driver of your vessel, right? And then when you think of that in terms of like infinity and you think of that in terms of like forever, then you're just joyful, like you're just going and going, right? Devotion, unconditional love. Are you considering devoting yourself to another? First, make sure you are devoted to yourself. Begin by embracing Spirit's devotion to you. Feel it inside and out. Feel it filling the faceted crystal in your heart. Center yourself firmly within the white light of Spirit's energy, which gives you life. Ground yourself firmly to the earth, which feeds and cares for you. Fill yourself to the brim with the majesty of unconditional love. Then give it forth from the endless supply that is rightfully yours to share. Very cool. So yeah, so it's just kind of like once you centered yourself within your own vessel, okay, and you are, and you kind of like understand that joy and happiness and this like eternal connection that you have to spirit and to source is always there for you, then you're able to give that energy unconditionally to others, and you're able to devote your heart and your spirit and your joy and your life and all that to others. So you just have to make sure that like your own vessel is taken care of, okay? I feel like the word vessel is very important for this message today. You know, just because like you control your vessel, you control your body, you control your how you move, how you act, how you think, and like when you really become a master of that, you know, you can really you can move in it and through it for eternity and share it with others, and then it comes back to you. It's like a beautiful chain of events. Okay, let's pull some tarot cards. I'm using Modern Spellcaster's Tarot. We have the Two of Swords, Moon in Libra, making a decision. Okay, so there's something stirring around in your head that you need to make a decision about. Ultimately, it's going to come down to your intuition, though. It's going to come down to your instincts. And considering that it's falling under this Bubble Rider card, I'm thinking that like this decision is going to be made based on the amount of happiness that it brings you. The Hanged Man, Neptune energy. We are in Pisces season right now, so this is like, you know, you could really be. I don't know that you're feeling stuck. It could be a sense of like you're still overthinking, or you're really trying to get into like the depths of all these different perspectives, of all these different like spiritual kind of perspectives, because the Hanged Man, it's a very, this Neptune card is very spiritual, but it dwells in the realm of it, like dreams, symbols. So you could be having a lot of dreams right now, and those dreams could be confusing you, and maybe like those dreams are what is kind of like making you unsure about this decision that you need to make. But you can also find answers in your dreams, okay? So don't necessarily be afraid to lay low and to like just kind of like get lost in a bit of confusion, because sometimes when you allow yourself to just kind of, when you allow your mind to just kind of swirl in this pool of confusion, you actually end up picking up on some emotion or some inspiration or some symbol that empowers you or that inspires you that to take action and to make a choice, and then your instincts just go ding ding ding, right? Dreams kind of work like very mysteriously and magically in that way. And then we have Knight of Wands. This is Sagittarius. This is very fiery energy. All the knights have the underlying energy of fire already, so this is fire on top of fire. So this is like very passionate. Yeah, so this dream realm, whatever dreams, whatever confusion you could be going through right now, that's kind of leaving things a little like swirly and like you don't really know. There could be just like a kind of like a whole confusion of things kind of going on in your head. Ultimately, there's going to be some sign, some symbol that's going to inspire you to take action, because that is exactly what the Knight of Wands is. This Sagittarius mutable fire energy is just like they just do it. You just kind of pick up on something, you pick up on a vibe, or you pick up on like some kind of like symbol or sign, and then it just like triggers you to go after whatever it is that, you know, your intuition is trying to push you towards anyway. Nine of Wands, this is another Sagittarius card. This is the Moon in Sagittarius, okay? So just kind of like needing to like fight your way through the darkness a little bit. Okay, needing to fight your way through the darkness a little bit. Okay, so needing to kind of like push yourself a little bit more, like push yourself to get yourself through this. With Pisces season is so good for ending the zodiacal cycle. Mutable water, it's so good for just like releasing the old, like letting go of like literally everything that's been holding you back the last year. Okay, fine, 2020 like technically ended in December, but when we're talking about the cycle of the zodiac, it actually ends in March, and it makes perfect sense that March would be a time to truly release all the because it's mutable water, so it just kind of like flushes out your soul, flushes out your spirit to prepare you for a rebirth into Aries season. Aries season is 1 week from today, and that like cardinal fire energy is just like bam, just like flush everything out, everything that has been, you know, just like making you feel icky this last year, just kind of like get rid of it, and then begin the season anew. Like begin with Aries season with like a fresh inspiration, fresh creativity, fresh passion, and like start the year out, start the new year. Okay, just because like we're 3 months into the year, that doesn't mean that, you know what I mean. there are plenty of ends and beginnings. A day has an end and a beginning. A week has an end and a beginning. A month, a season, a year, but like you just keep it all in perspective. I like to follow the zodiacal seasons because every zodiac season has something so vital to teach you. And if you are interested in following me on Instagram, I kind of like take you through the zodiacal seasons through tarot. Okay, so I kind of like, because all the tarot cards are represented by a zodiac sign and a planet. And we can learn a lot about those cards during the season that they are unfolding. Oh my God. Oh my God, I just got the sniffles. So this is your message, Taurus. I hope this helped, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.